Welcome back to another video of Dante's recruitment for Dark Souls 3 tournaments. That's right, we're back, and this time I am doing a tournament for every Sunday, of course, except for April Fool's Day, and this is no fooling. Right, this is real. I am having these tournaments, even though it might be coming out today, the video. Regardless, every Sunday, 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I will be having a tournament. Stay tuned for those videos, messages, anything on some of the forums and whatever. Stay tuned. That's all I can say. But for right now, the first on Sunday, 12 p.m., April 8th, 2018. Ultra-only tournament is coming back. One of my favorite tournaments because it showcases skill. Now, when people play at a high level with Ultras, which is Ultra Great Swords, Great Axes, and Great Hammers, the only things that are allowed, those three classes, it showcases real skill. It rarely boils down to, oh, I have more hyper armor than you, so I will win this battle. That's not high-level play. Rarely does it boil down to that. I mean, sometimes you see it and you're like, oh, I'll swing out and I think I can kill him first. And that's a whole game in itself, but rarely does it happen like that. This is a lot more about roll catching. It's a lot more about timings and spacing. And it's harder because these weapons are harder to utilize. However, everybody's slow. So it's interesting. Either way, again, Ultra Great Sword, Great Axes, and Great Hammers. The big, slow, hefty, slurpy, sloppy weapons. 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, April 8th. Every Sunday, we'll be having a Dark Souls 3 tournament leading up to the Dark Souls 1 remaster. Don't know what's going on with that. We'll see when that comes out, and we'll see how everything goes with that. Either way, bringing it back. This is happening at High Wall of Lothric. I like that area. It's pretty small enough to scrum people up. That's what I like. I mean, I like the place with Havel. I'll probably be mixing up the locales of my 4 tournaments for April. But for right now, that's what's happening. Either way, this is a 110 to 130 tournament. I like to keep the range because some people, they might be slightly higher. They might be slightly lower. So I like to keep the range so I can get more people in there. And it's not a big deal. I mean, generally, if you're lower, you're not as good. Generally, if you're higher, you're not too far to the point where it's like, oh, wow, that guy must be 130, right? I mean, a lot of people's tournaments are 125, so I give 130 as a slight buffer. I actually originally put that there, and that was originally there for casters, so that casters can have a little bit more to work with because it is so difficult for a pure caster to try to get to that point of beating someone who essentially isn't, right? So that's actually the original reason why I did that 110 to 130 range, but yeah. Prize will be any donations specifically donated to the winner on stream. Obviously, this is twitch.tv/DanteWTFUN. Now, I might make a prize. There's no guarantee, only because I don't know what I'm trying to do yet. I think I'm probably going to make the last tournament an actual prize tournament. So stay tuned. Again, stay tuned for that. Every Sunday is going to get a tournament. You must message me prior to the stream, prior to the tournament, obviously, to be entered into it. If you do not read the rules, you are subject to termination. And please keep posted on the challenge website, of course, up here. Pretty easy to remember. Challenge.com/ultra only. That's it. GG, easy. Again, Sunday, April 8th, 2018, 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. New York to Florida to parts of Brazil. Brazil's huge, so that has like 3 time zones, which is actually, I didn't know that's crazy. Either way, find it out. Google it if you don't know. Don't be a stoopy. Anyways, this is either an 8-man tournament double elimination or it's a 16-man tournament single elimination. Everything will be best 2 out of 3 until the finals. Only the finals will be best 3 out of 5 to truly see who is the Ultra champion. Band. Now this, I like the band lists that I make because I feel like I just have the pulse on what people want to see. So Tears of the Denial. I think a lot of people started banning that. In Karthus Blood Ring, no one wants to see that trash, especially in this. Oh, you never hit someone. Sun Princess Ring, any health regenerations or buffers not inherent in a weapon. Example, Smo's Hammer. You get like 2 health each hit on Smo's Hammer. It's hilarious, but I appreciate it that it's there. Obviously, any non-ultra weapons, they're banned. You have to use whatever category in there. All medium shields and all great shields. I feel like that's obvious. Shields are way too good in this game, and you would just never hit anybody ever. It would take way too long. And one thing I've been adding to tournaments, because there are certain weapons that actually are pretty decent at proccing certain ailments, but anything that cures ailments such as bleed, poison, frost. And the only reason I bring this up is because, to me, and a lot of people don't agree with me, and I get that, but to me, using a moss, a purple moss or whatever, to take away poison, to me is healing. To me, it's essentially healing. That other person, although in this game, I will say I'll give it up that in this game it's a little weird, especially if the connections are wonky, because you get that partial non-hit proc. But again, hey, that's the case, you know. People always run away anyway, so get away from them, right? Or hit them first. But I don't know. I feel like if you can get these, especially with an ultra, although there are a few ultras that can do it surprisingly well, you deserve it, in my opinion. And I am trying to plant the seed in some people's heads, because last time there was certain, there was a few swords that were very popular. So I want to see a little bit different. Hopefully, maybe see some sweet axes. Other small shields are allowed. No others. Now I only allow that because of parrying. I think parrying is awesome, and I have seen people try to parry. And I have seen people use some interesting small shields, but it didn't work out for them, so we'll see. It's interesting. That's all I know. There's no time in it. Don't be boring. If a fight ends in a draw, simply we will restart the match until there is a true winner. If your match is up, you have a small time frame to come. Obviously, we try to bide our time for people who either have something to do or their game crash or whatever the case may be. Don't hold up the tournament. Don't hold up other players. Obviously, no one likes that. I don't know who likes having their time wasted by someone who's like, oh, I forgot. When was it again? Saturday, 4:35 in the AM on the West Coast? No, I'm sorry, 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Sunday, April 8th. I will be having a tournament every Sunday in April leading up to the Dark Souls 1 remaster. So be there or be square. Again, you must message me on PS4 to be included. I'll put you in a special group chat on the PS4, and I'll put you in the tournament. Right now, we don't have many participants because it's just me, because this video isn't out yet. But again, Ultra only, April 8th, 2018, 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Jesus Christ. Sign up and get ready to bash some skulls. Either way, message me. Let me know you want to be in the tournament. If you can't be in the tournament leading up to it, or if it's close to the start of the tournament, just tell me. It's no big deal. I get that. I'd rather you tell me you can't be in the tournament 2 minutes before the tournament than not tell me at all. I don't really care. Like, just tell me, or don't sign up if you know you can't make it, which is fine. I don't hate, all right? Just do that, please, for the better of everybody. Either way, sign up, tell your friends. Let's get everybody together on this Ultra-only tournament, and let's have fun in the month of April. 4 Sunday specialized tournaments from yours truly. Get ready to destroy the world, ladies and gentlemen.